Thank you. Let me begin by saying I'm really very pleased to meet you all at the conclusion of my discussions with Foreign Minister Baerbock, Annalena. As the Minister noted, this is my second visit this year to Germany. I came here earlier for the Munich Security Conference. Now, you all know that we have recently completed our general elections in India. After 60 years, our government has received a third successive mandate. Because of that continuity, we are actually ready to go from day one. Prime Minister Modi asked all his ministers to plan and execute a 100-day program. As Foreign Minister, for me, that meant meeting key partners on a priority basis. That is why I am here today. Foreign Minister Baerbock and I had a good discussion on the state of the world. It is always, for me certainly, valuable to get directly the German perspective. I hope my own was equally useful to her. Our conversation touched on many subjects, some of them quite obvious, and Annalena spoke about it. We discussed Prime Minister Modi's recent visit to Ukraine. We talked about the situation in West Asia, Middle East, especially the Gaza conflict and its ramifications. I am, by the way, just flying in from Saudi Arabia, where I was meeting the Gulf ministers. We also spent some time on the Indo-Pacific and briefly on some things which have been happening in our immediate neighborhood. Later this month, we will be heading to New York for the UN General Assembly. This year, there is a special summit of the future, and Germany is one of the co-facilitators. We naturally discussed global issues and reforming the UN. Do remember, we are both aspiring for a more prominent role in the UN Security Council. I touched briefly on our cooperation with the EU. With the incoming Commission, we hope to move faster on the FTA and other agreements, and we count on Germany's support for that. We also would like to hold an early meeting of the Trade and Technology Council. Now, about the bilateral relationship, again, let me just revert for a moment to the 100-day agenda. At home, that has included a decision to create 12 new industrial zones across the country, initiate a much bigger skilling program, and expand our logistics infrastructure. There is a strong focus on new and emerging technologies, including semiconductors, electric mobility, renewables, etc. We believe that this can constitute new opportunities for India-Germany cooperation. Trade between us is broadly in the range of about $30 billion annually. And I think investments from Germany, I think about $25 billion. It's somewhat less from our side. But what is clear is that there is a vast potential there to be realized. Germany is a crucial partner in accelerating our growth and development. India, in turn, can contribute to building reliable and resilient supply chains, diversified production, and trusted digital partnerships. We welcome the forthcoming Asia-Pacific Conference of German Businesses in New Delhi in October 2024. As India's growth unfolds, we all understandably want it to be cleaner and greener. The Green and Sustainable Development Partnership we agreed upon 2 years ago contributes to that objective. We discussed how that can progress further. We also spoke about our science and technology cooperation, which now marks its 50th year. When Annalena came to India in December 2022, we signed a Migration and Mobility Partnership Agreement. This has facilitated a smooth movement of skills and talent, and I was pleased to learn that today there are 125,000 Indian nationals who are working in their professional capacity in Germany. Creating a legal global workplace is in our mutual interest. The number of Indian students in Germany have also grown. Again, I was very happy to get the numbers. It's 50,000, I believe. And I thank you, Minister, personally for your efforts in improving the speed and efficiency of visa issuance in India. Our interactions in defense and security have also increased. We held the first ever air exercises this year, and we hope to welcome your naval ships in Goa next month. Our policy and other exchanges have been mutually beneficial, and we would like to explore how our defense industries can cooperate more closely. Both India and Germany are active internationally in a variety of geographies and programs. We exchange views about how we can work together where possible in third countries. Our consultations, as Minister Baerbock mentioned, precede the impending meeting of the intergovernmental consultations in India later this year. I think today's session has been very, very useful to prepare for that. Finally, I was greatly honored to be invited to speak to the Conference of German Ambassadors this morning. I think this in itself is an indication of our mutual desire to forge closer bonds and work together. It was the business day of the conference, and I think the interaction, the questions particularly from the German business community were very, very helpful. I think it was a very good session. I thank you, Minister, for the opportunity and indeed for hosting me so graciously today. Once again, a great pleasure to be here. Thank you.